Hey guys, Jordan here. So you want to edit the form of a song in Ableton on the weekend. And so with our new format here that we've been using, it's actually easier than ever. So say we've got two bridges here. Say I want to have that. I don't want to do both bridges. I just want to do one. So say we want to cut this first bridge. It's actually really easy. I'm going to select the bridge, and then the count in for the next section occurs at the end of the preceding section. So I want to select the bridge, and I want to select the following count in section to make sure I get the whole bridge. And so once those two scenes are selected, I can just hit backspace, and those scenes are gone, and you're done. You're ready to go. The song has been edited. And so that's if we want to get rid of something. Maybe we want to double something. Maybe instead of doing two bridges, we want to actually do three bridges. So maybe we want to double this second bridge. Same as before, I'm going to select the bridge. I'm going to select the following scene. And then you can do this one of two ways. You can press Control D to duplicate, or you can right click and a menu will come up and it'll say duplicate. And you select that and it will duplicate those two scenes. Now there's one problem that you might notice. Before this bridge, you can see the count in here still will say chorus, and so Edna will still say chorus even though we want to go into a bridge. And this is actually really easy to fix. You can go here and you can just get rid of that. That's the wrong clip. This is the column for voice guides, and we wanted her to say something else. Now we've made all of the count clips the same length, and this is true for every song. All of the count ins are exactly the same length, so they're all interchangeable. So we can just find another clip where she says bridge, and we can copy that and paste it there. So she says bridge right here, so this is the bridge count. So I'm just going to copy that. You can right click and select copy, or you can Control C and then Control V to paste. And then you're done. You've edited those voice guides. Another thing that you can do, as I'm going to bring back the old one, is I can just double click this, and you can see here's the section that we're really interested in. It's a little bit lighter gray. So I can zoom in here, and I can find the MIDI note. See, she says chorus right here, and I can just move that up so that she'll say bridge instead. And then you're done. That's another way to edit the MIDI notes. Whichever one works for you is what you can do. Now, that's pretty much all you need to know for editing songs. There's one more technique that I want to talk about. It's a little bit harder, but we rarely will need this. So say up here in this verse here, we actually want to edit it. We want to do only the first half of this verse. So there isn't a half of a verse scene here, but it's still actually pretty easy to edit the portion of this clip that plays. So I'm just going to double click a clip here so I can kind of look at what we're talking about in terms of the length of this clip. And you can see this whole section is 15 measures long. And you can look at the length. If you're mousing over a selected section, it will show you the length in the bottom left hand of the screen right here. And so it's 15 measures. We actually, and including the count in for the next section, that'll be 16 measures. And so we only want to do 8 measures. And so out of the verse section, before we get to the count in for the next section, we only want to do 7 measures because that'll add up with the count in to be 8. And so I can select that, and we only want to get about this far, and then we want to count in. And I'll let you guys hear that real quick. Oh, intro. Tempo was wrong. So it's playing through here. So here, that's when we would want the count in for the next section to begin after 7 measures. That's really easy to do, actually. So what you want to do is just select every clip in this row or in this scene, and then you can edit the launch menu, and that's down here. It says launch here. If this doesn't show up, you can just click this little L here that stands for launch, and you can see right now it's set to go to the next scene after 15 measures, and I could just click on that and I can change that to 7, and then you're done. It'll only play through the first 7 measures, and then it'll go into the count in for the next section, and you're good. You've edited a portion of the song even without being able to edit the entire scene. So that's pretty simple, and I think that's everything that you guys need to know in order to edit the form of a song in Ableton.